Hey everyone, it's Corey from Linda's. I am here in the studio today with Pauline Rogers, the inventor of the QISS system.
Hi, Corey.
Hi, I'm so
Hi,
glad
everybody.
you're here. I'm so excited that you're here with me. You've been kind of walking me through this incredible system called QISS, or it could be KISS with a Q, depending on how you want to call it.
Exactly right.
And in this episode, I want to take you through some of the things that I've been doing to prepare to do the exquisite quilt that we have behind us.
Okay.
So I followed your cutting chart that I've downloaded from our website.
Good man.
And
That's important.
It has all the extra requirements needed in that cutting chart, so I don't have to think about anything. I just follow the numbers on the paper.
That's exactly right.
Okay, good. I got that right, so that's
Yes,
good. I also grabbed my, in that cutting chart, I've got those little labels that I can use to label all the blocks.
Well, it is because there's going to be 24 odd block, 24 more blocks.
Right.
And, so you've got to keep track of where they're going to go in the quilt.
So thoughtful.
Yeah.
I would have been like, well, I guess we'll just figure it out as we go. We're quilting as we're going. We're figuring it out as we're going.
As we go. No, I'm keeping you organized.
Oh, that's good. That's
so
good.
don't forget to number the blocks.
Got it. So when I put these together, I want to talk about what we did with the batting in this, because I think it's super duper important for people to really get this one honed in on this type of batting that we've got.
It's probably the most important step.
Yes.
In the ability to be able to join a quilt together and get a perfect finish. I found that I didn't want a batting that stretched, and I was finding, and I think it's probably right in what I think, that most battings are made to be one big sheet,
right,
to go behind a big quilt top.
Right.
And I found once I started cutting those battings up and started quilting, they were stretching out of shape, which was making the block distort.
Right.
And also when we join our quilts together, quilt as you go, like we have in this one here, I was getting too much bulk at the seams.
Because of that.
So the magic batting to use is the Hobbs Heirloom double-sided fusible batting.
Right.
No stretching, no distortion, no walking foot needed at all, but the secret on your settings on your sewing machine.
We'll chat about that a little bit later.
Yeah, we're going to chat about that. But it doesn't distort. And the nice thing is it stays nice and flat through the process of the quilting and the joining together. Once the quilt's finished and you wash your quilt for the first time, whenever that is, the fusible all washes out.
Yes, it's water soluble, which is really good.
Absolutely. Yeah. Doesn't grab to the needle, no stickiness gets on your needle, it doesn't break your thread, and it doesn't pill, like a lot of battings, the fluff up on your dark fabrics. This one doesn't.
Yeah.
And it stays true to size, no stretching.
Even when you're putting the iron on it and anything, it does flatten out a little bit, like you mentioned, which it's supposed to do. That's by design.
That's right.
But it's going to lock onto those layers of fabric, and you can set these blocks to the side for a month or two, and then come back to them, and they're still good to go.
And if you make a mistake, let's say you're using stripes, and you're ironing it down, and you distort the stripes, peel it back, put it down nice and straight, re-iron it. And you can re-iron and pull off and re-iron. It is magical.
I also want to talk about, you and I have a favorite iron that we like to use. We love the Aliso irons. We have the little mini project one that we use a lot. Because I have a tight little space here in this portion of the studio.
I've got a tighter space.
And it's nice to have that iron plus their wool mat.
Their wool mat is absolutely amazing. And now you can get the ones that join together.
Those lengthens,
That's a game changer. That is absolutely brilliant. So thank you, Alicia, for designing that. That's just superb. So
it's great that you can have that, and it's got the great heat from that iron. It's going to lock those pieces together, and then when I get to take this over, another thing that you introduced me to and everyone to is the sew slip mat that I need for the machine. And
it's essential.
It's a game changer.
Well, it's going to make the fabric slide.
Right.
It's got the big cutout for the feed dogs to work through. It fits the machine beautifully. I find after trialling lots of different ones, the one that you have at Linda's is just the best.
It's the one to go for.
The cutout is there ready for you. The thing with the sew slip mat is make sure you wipe the bed of the machine down first, because you might have fluff or lint there. I leave it on my machine permanently for every bit of stitching I do.
Yeah.
Like if we're making bags and we've got all that thickness and we're putting a binding on a quilt, that thickness just slides
Just
through.
rolls right over it.
But every now and again you have to take it off and give it a good bath. Did you know that?
I didn't, and I heard you mention that earlier today, and
Yeah.
I'm glad we brought that up because I didn't know it was something that you were able to clean. I thought it was kind of like a one-time, one and done.
No.
So talk to me about that real quick.
The back side of it is sticky. When you take the brown paper off the back, when you purchase it, take the brown paper off the back, wipe the bed of the machine down. The sticky side goes down. Put that on your machine. Pull your bobbin thread up through, otherwise it gets stuck down underneath.
Right.
And then flatten it out. Make sure you flatten it out, pat it down so it adheres to the machine. Now, you could be sewing with it on your machine for 4 or 5 months, and then all of a sudden it wants to start moving, it's not grabbing anymore. That's because it's collected fluff and lint on the back, and you need to go and soak it in hot soapy water, rinse it, lay it out flat to dry.
And it's good to go.
I've been using mine for 15 years, and it's still as good as the day I put it on there.
Wow.
So they are a wonderful tool.
Oh, I love that. So I am excited as I've been quilting up with Quiss. I want to get to the quilting part.
It's coming.
It's coming. I know it is. And I can't wait to show you some of the things that I'll be doing. And I'm so glad that you're here with me to see it.
I'm looking forward to seeing
hands-on critiques.
Yeah. and we're going to talk about the machine and
Correct.
the settings in the next little
little bit.
Yeah.
Awesome. So all of these amazing things that we've been talking about, you can find them on our website, lindas.com. And you can keep up with us here and you can be quilting up with Quiss. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.